Hi, it's Jamie and Brian, and we're with an Oregon Cottage, where you can find simple whole food recipes, doable gardening tips, and easy DIYs. Today, I'm going to show you, well, we're both going to show you, how to make a 5-minute foolproof fermented corn relish. Fermented foods have been in the news a lot lately because of what we're learning about gut health and how important it is for our overall health and just longevity. And I always thought that fermented foods kind of were weird and maybe a little bit slimy. I didn't really know what they were. But come to find out, when I did some research, they're just pickled foods. It's just pickling foods with salt and water instead of vinegar. And it's really simple. In fact, it's a lot simpler than all the regular pickled foods I had canned before. In fact, it's so simple that I taught Brian how to do it.
So Jamie really likes to talk about the gut health benefits and fiber and all these other benefits of fermented foods, but I just think they taste really, really good. It's amazing to me that you can just leave something out on the counter that's kind of going bad, and then you just eat it a couple weeks later. That doesn't seem to make sense. Well, so anyway, what I really, really like is the corn relish. It just tastes good. And Jamie thinks that I should have like a tablespoon of it a day. And I just wanted to like pile it on and make that a full meal. So I told her, I said, well, what if you showed me how to make the corn relish myself? Then there wouldn't be a problem with me eating too much. So that's what you're gonna see right now. Jamie is gonna walk me through how to make it.
So basically, you're gonna start prepping all your food. And so through the magic of TV, we have it all chopped for you, but there's not a lot of prep involved. It's not a lot. You're gonna cut some pepper and some onion, and then just gather your other stuff. So it literally is 5 minutes. So first you're going to put your 2 cups of corn into a bowl. And then you're going to add a half of an onion chopped, half of an onion chopped up, a half a large sweet red pepper, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of hot red pepper flakes. We do 1.5 because we like it spicy. And then you're going to mix a tablespoon of pure sea salt in with all of it. Just mix it all together. Just pour it in there. With the corn, we're actually using frozen corn, so you can make this ferment all year long. So you just buy a bag of frozen corn and use frozen corn. You can thaw it a little bit beforehand if you want, or not. It's up to you. You can also, of course, use fresh corn when it's in season, and just cut it off the cob until you've got 2 cups. As soon as it's all mixed together, we're going to pack it into our mason jar. And to do that, I like to use, it's easier to use a funnel. You don't have to, you can actually spoon it in there. But if you have one of these giant canning funnels, it makes it really easy.
You mean scoot it and do it this way?
Yes. I think he's going to get it all over me. Okay, so you need your spoon. And you're going to kind of pack that down. No, you're going to go like this and pack it down. So you're going to pack it down first, just to kind of get it, then you'll do this again after you pour the water. And you just pour room temperature filtered water. If you're on a well, you can use your good quality well water. Otherwise, you'll need filtered water that doesn't have any additives in it. And you're going to fill it up until it's about 1 inch above your corn relish. Okay, now you're going to take your spoon again and you're going to press it down and try to get the air bubbles out, as many as you can. Okay, so we put the glass weight in to try to keep all of the vegetables underneath the brine, and then all that's left to do is to attach the lid. You can use any kind of lid, but that's where the complicated part of fermenting always happened with me. You'd have this regular lid and you'd have to burp it every day, and there'd be some stuff that would come through. It just wasn't fun. Well, you can use this lid, a special ferment lid that has an it has a special area that releases the gases, so you never have to burp it, you never have to pay attention to it. It has a date, like you can put the date on the top so you can remember what date it is, and then just wait 5 days and your ferment's done and you never had to do anything else.
So that's it. It really is that simple. Basically, you mix things in a bowl and you stuff it in a jar. Now, we set the date on here, and it's the date we made it, so we have to wait 5 days to eat it. Just set it out on the counter, And then after 5 days, you can just put a regular canning lid or a plastic lid on the jar, and then you just put it in the refrigerator as you eat it. You need to have it refrigerated. Jamie has a blog post that has more details about fermenting corn and other kinds of vegetables, and then she has links to getting this kind of lid and some other resources you're going to want. So go ahead, knock yourself out and make some fermented food.